QuickBooks Pro Plus Desktop 2022 OneNote presentation. Accounts payable in Excel, exporting data to Excel to help make the graphs from that data. Let's get into it with Intuit's QuickBooks Pro Plus Desktop 2022. If you have access to OneNote, would like to follow along, we got the icon left-hand side, topic introductions 4305, accounts payable graphs in Excel. Also take a look at the immersive reader tool, topic introductions in the text area too. Same name, same number, but with transcripts. Transcripts that can be translated into multiple languages, either listened to or read in them. Same name and number as presentations as well. Topic introductions designed to give an introduction to the topic. Provide screenshots, links where applicable, give accounting background to complement the presentations, and can be used to follow along with the presentations if you don't have access to the software at that time. Closing the icon, we got our accounts payable graphs, which will be complementing the accounts payable. This time we're going to be looking at the supporting data reports, exporting that data to Excel, doing what we need to do in order to format it into the related graphs, giving us a lot more flexibility than the graphs you can find in QuickBooks, which can be found in the Report Center Standard tab, Vendors and Payable. Here's your accounts payable graph we looked at last time. It's nice, but it's static. It's got this 3D thing. You can't change the colors, you can't change the key, but you can if you were to make your own graph, which you can do by going to the Vendors and Payables, looking at the vendor balance summary. Looks like this, simply breaking out that accounts payable by vendor, by who we own. We're going to be exporting that to Excel. So we export it to Excel here, and we're going to put it into our same worksheet that we have been working with. And we got this very simple, we don't even have to do much cleaning up with this data. Nice list of data here. And if I just basically select this data and add a graph to it, it would add it. But we probably want to sort it, and we probably want to limit to like 10 items or so as we add our pie chart. So I like to add a table, and then that allows me to sort it by the highest to lowest in terms of who we owe money to. And then we probably want to clip it down here and then just total up everything under a certain point so that we don't have too many slices on the pie chart, because most people are pretty hungry. They like to see big slices. So then we've got the key down here. We've got a chart that we can change if we so choose. And then we've got all the flexibility of Excel. We can put the percentages in place if we want to do that. We can make it look like this. We remove the title. We can put it on its own tab if we want to do that. We can even print it now, and we could print the entire workbook, which now has 28 pages, to a PDF file using the cute PDF printer with the graph involved in it. We can also export the accounts payable. This is the aging report to get to that other type of graph we looked at. A little bit more confusing to break it out, but all we want are really the totals. So if I scroll down, we can basically break this down to just the total column down here like so. And that's the data we want to make our graph from. So oftentimes we want to see the Y and X axis reversed. You could copy and paste it and then paste it transposed, which will transpose the Y and X axes. So it'll look like this, which is something we might be more familiar with to just add a graph to. So then you could just select that and add your graph. And now you've got this type of graph that we're putting in here that we'll put in place. And it gives you that nice current 1 to 30. You can make it 3D if you want. You can do anything you want to it. Once again, having far more options than you did in QuickBooks to see a similar graph. Here it is in orange as well, with a little bit of shading in the back, I think, unless it's just pixelated badly or poorly. So a lot of options, and this one pretty simple to export that data. And it's a good exercise to do. And if you want those visuals, I would recommend doing them in Excel if you can.